I embarked on the #100 Days of Code challenge with a simple goal: write one poem every day. I wanted to explore the intersection of creativity and code, to see if the structured logic of programming could enhance the fluid expression of poetry. Each line of code felt like a carefully chosen word, each function a stanza building towards a greater meaning. For the first few weeks, the challenge invigorated me. I dove into Python libraries, crafting scripts that generated words based on specific themes. The poems were raw, experimental, but there was a charm to their digital genesis. The process felt like a conversation between two distinct parts of myself, the analytical programmer and the intuitive artist. I'd feed the program prompts, watch as it churned out words, and then mold those words into verses that resonated with my own emotions. It was exhilarating seeing my creativity amplified through the lens of technology. Little did I know that this journey would lead me down a path far more profound than I could have ever imagined. As the days turned into weeks, the initial excitement began to wane. The pressure of producing a poem a day, alongside the demands of my regular coding work, started to take its toll. Burnout, that insidious beast that lurks in the shadows of every creative endeavor, began to rear its ugly head. The lines of code that once felt like poetry now seemed cold and sterile. The words I generated felt hollow, devoid of the emotional depth I yearned to express. I found myself hitting a wall, both creatively and emotionally. The joy had seeped out of the challenge, replaced by a sense of obligation and fatigue. I needed a change, a spark to reignite the passion that had dwindled. Desperate for inspiration, I started listening to music while I coded. I craved a soundtrack that could match the rhythm of my thoughts, something to drown out the noise and help me focus. But finding the perfect music proved to be a challenge in itself. I spent hours sifting through playlists, searching for the right tempo, the right mood, the right combination of sounds to unlock the creative flow. My frustration with finding the perfect coding playlist led me down an unexpected path: AI-generated music. I had dabbled with AI art generators before, but the idea of using AI to create music felt both intriguing and daunting. Could an algorithm truly capture the nuances of human emotion that I craved in my coding soundtrack? I decided to find out. I stumbled upon an open-source AI music project and dove headfirst into its depths. I spent hours experimenting with different algorithms, feeding the AI snippets of my favorite songs and tweaking parameters until it produced something that resonated with me. The initial results were rough around the edges, but there was a raw, unpolished beauty to the music that captivated me. It was as if the AI was tapping into a wellspring of creativity I didn't know existed, composing melodies and harmonies that felt both familiar and alien. Section 4. The music of the machine, the heart of the human. As the AI-generated music, I found myself drawn not just to the sounds themselves, but to the process behind their creation. The way the algorithms wove together melodies, the way they built tension and release, it felt like a reflection of my own creative struggles. It was as if the AI was externalizing the creative process, laying bare the intricate dance between logic and intuition that underpins all art. I began to see the AI not as a replacement for human creativity, but as a collaborator, a partner in a dialogue about the nature of art itself. The music it generated wasn't simply a product of algorithms, it was a reflection of the data I fed it, the emotions I imbued it with, the intentions I set forth. It was in that realization that the true magic of the project revealed itself. The more I listened to the AI's compositions, the more I began to hear my own emotions reflected back at me. Section 5. An unexpected gift. What started as a quest for the perfect coding soundtrack had blossomed into something far more profound, an AI-powered exploration of my own creative subconscious. The music wasn't just a collection of sounds, it was a sonic tapestry woven from the threads of my own emotions, anxieties, and aspirations. The album became my companion, a source of solace and inspiration during those long nights of coding. It was as if the AI had tapped into a part of myself that I couldn't access on my own, revealing hidden depths and unspoken truths through the language of music. It was a humbling experience to realize that this technology, which I had initially approached with a sense of curiosity and skepticism, had the power to move me in ways I never thought possible.